Hey everyone, Clark is Shy here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back, and today we are with Toobad4xbox. So this is the first episode of a new series I've made called Zombies Replay. Now, as you know, there's been loads of people who have made Zombies retrospectives where they go back to old previous maps and they basically play like whatever. So basically they explain how good the map is, they give their own review, but I thought I'd make a twist. So every time we do a new map, and we will be doing non-Treyarch Zombies maps as well, I'll be starting with a new Zombies YouTuber every map we do. We'll be talking about the map for 30 minutes while we are playing. So yeah, and for the first episode, I thought I'd bring on Toobad4xbox, which is probably one of the first nicest people I've probably met on the internet.
Hey.
So yeah, so as we all know, the game has started, but this is 30 minutes, so I could explain the intro and such. So this is a Zombies retrospective, just with a twist. I'm going to be bringing on a new Zombies YouTuber, might have the same ones from time to time, but there will be new ones. And also the fact that we'll just be explaining the map on how we feel about it and stuff, how it all started, and yada yada. So I won't put a timer on the screen, but as of right now, I have a stopwatch, and as soon as the 30 minutes done, then yeah, I will be cutting some bits out of the video, so if anything, it won't be 30 minutes, but just to get rid of the boring parts. But may the 30-minute timer start now. So I'm going to start off with Xbox, and okay, so I'm going to start off with Xbox. So what got you interested in World at War Nacht? I'm pretty sure you started off at World at War Nacht, so give us your story with World at War Nacht.
Okay. It goes way back. I was not even in school by then. Basically my brother had like a sleepover at his friend's house. And basically they finished up the World at War campaign. They got into zombies, and instead of having my brother play, I played with my brother's friend named Simone. And bro, it was scary, funny, and a time of my life. Yeah, it was the first time I got the ray gun and the Browning, and me and Simone got to round 15, and we thought that was a high round. So, yeah,
Damn.
man, it's that day. Ooh, man, I've been addicted to this game.
Damn, really interesting. Okay, so my personal experience with Nacht, when I was always like, most people, like most kids in my school would always talk about how they played Call of Duty and stuff and that, but as we all know, Call of Duty is an 18 game, and I'm the type of person who stay quiet about it, so none of the teachers wouldn't hear stuff and that. So yeah, so for anyone that I met in IRL, I did play Call of Duty a lot. I just didn't like to bring it up, so I didn't get caught playing an 18 game, because you know what, teachers were strict back then. So basically, I started off playing the campaign, and zombies wasn't a thing at this point. Started playing the campaign and stuff, and I was really addicted to the Call of Duty. As soon as Modern Warfare 4 came out, I was hooked. World at War, loved the campaign. And then I thought it was over, I wanted to see the end credits, but then, like, as every single kid would do, they get bored of the credits. So at this point, I just dropped my controller and left, and instantly headed for a drink. I came back, and I came back to see the cinematic cutscene, well not cinematic, the intro cutscene to World at War Nacht, and I was like, what the hell is this? What is this? I come on and I see the game still continuing. I thought it was an extra campaign mission, maybe a secret that I unlocked, and I figured out that there were zombies, and I was shitting it out my luck. Most of the time I'd stay up like really late at night, and like when World at War Nacht like loaded up, I was scared, fam. I was scared. I was scared for life behold. So honestly, it was a real terrifying like moment, and honestly, I got to like round 7 and I got the ray gun and stuff, and honestly I had fun. And every time I came back to World at War, I never ever played the multiplayer until like I played it a few times, but never played the multiplayer. Always came back for the zombies, and honestly I had a blast on that. I want to let you know, Toobad4xbox is like will be in the description below. He streams on a daily basis. Basically, we're now going to talk about the things that like we necessarily don't like about Nacht, but knowing me, I love every single map, so I'm gonna let Xbox go first. So Xbox, is there any features, and you can go on for as long as you want, is there any things that you don't like about specifically World at War Nacht?
Okay, so This piece of garbage! I'm joking, what's that? It was a Treyarch source map, so I don't blame him for making this piece of garbage. But the thing that they could fix, the sticky zombies. When I'm going for a stab, yeah, I literally just get slowed down and I get double swept fast, and I hate that. So yeah, I mean the guns are all cool. The map layout is small and challenging, especially with no perks and pack a punch. All fine, but the sticky zombies, ooh man. But on BO1 they did fix that, and same thing with BO3. So yeah, man, I enjoy those way better. But on 1.1, I wish they could have fixed that. Besides the sticky zombies, this map's a lot of fun and very challenging.
Okay, very interesting. So, from my personal experience with that, I am going to agree with your point there at Xbox. The sticky zombies are cringy, as people would say. So, the sticky zombies are definitely a pain in the ass, and if you don't know what Xbox means by sticky zombies, is when you knife lunge at a zombie and he just literally pulls you in and you're literally stuck to the zombie for a while. So, that can be a real pain, especially on World at War Nacht, which is like 2 hits. And then you're down. And a map with no perks and stuff, and someone's made this like up to around 7,000 or something, around 3,000. It's honestly well to think. Another problem of mine, like seeing as like we're now into like the future of zombies now, where we've got guard trophy and stuff, I'm going to say this: the zombies are super slow in World at War Nacht. But I'm going to say this: I love World at War Nacht more than BO3. Due to the fact that I think Black Ops 3 zombies are more slower than World at War Nacht. I might be wrong, but zombies come in so slow when it comes to Black Ops 3 Nacht. But World at War Nacht still had that slowness, and maybe they done it to like because it had the creepy vibe. You see the zombies slowly walking up and stuff. Yeah, but still though, like it's BO3. We're in the future. We've got dragons. We've got bows. Could have made them a bit faster, but either way, I still like don't mind that at all. I think it's okay, personally. And honestly, I still love Nacht to this day, to be honest. So yeah, and we're now going to talk about the things we would personally like change to Nacht or add. What we would personally add to Nacht. So Xbox, is there anything you would like to change or add to Nacht if you had the choice?
One thing I would definitely change is where the zombies spawn. Like if you look outside the barriers, they spawn far away from where you're at. So yeah, you're gonna need a sniper for that. And things I want to add, honestly, probably since there's no perks or pack punch, maybe at least one other one weapon. Like in BO1 they had the thunder gun, right? So if they had like some other one weapon, like the Wonder Waff, because that was introduced in Shina Numa, I believe. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
So,
And if you think about it, like Nacht has been like remade and like showed up in different maps like Transit and Revelations. There's always been a new wonder weapon added. Let's start with World at War Nacht, for example, the ray gun. Next on we've got BO1 Nacht, we've got the ray gun and the thunder gun. BO2 Nacht, which is in Transit, might not be the actual map itself, but you've got the jet gun and the ray gun, and Black Ops 2, it had the ray gun Mark II. And moving on from that, Black Ops 3 Nacht, you had the Apothicon Servant, ray gun and thunder gun, and yeah, it's honestly like really like interesting. And with BO3 Nacht, the remaster with Zombie Chronicles, it was really interesting to see how like they added in the ray gun Mark II back in, and honestly it was really cool. And speaking of the ray gun, so yeah, anything I would personally like change to Nacht, again like you said, like bring the zombie, like make the zombie spawns change where to the point where like they're more faster and stuff. If there was anything I'd want to add, like, I'd bring in, like, oh man, I don't know. I get the feeling where, like, I would have added in, like, I don't know. Like, maybe, like, there should have been, like, I would have been fine with a viable ending for World at War Nacht. Like, what if you like need to get up to a certain wave in World at War Nacht? Like take Setsubo no Shima for example. You get to round 50 and you get the swamp monster. And what if you get to a certain round on that, a secret door opens, you escape, and it rolls the credits, and that's like the true ending. But yeah, again, like the story continues with the DLC pack. I thought that would have been really, really cool tonight. That's what I'd personally add.
I like that. Yeah. Because in custom maps there are many viable endings.
Yeah, and honestly, like, they're not even that bad. Like, it's all about the gameplay itself. Like, yeah, like, if you're a hardcore Easter egg person, hardcore storyline, a bit of both, you will matter. But, like, when it comes to custom zombies maps and, like, an old map as of Nacht, you want something. You want something. Like, to me, World at War Nacht, it doesn't feel like a custom map, but it just feels like one of those maps where, like, I'd go back to, but only on PCs. Now we're going to talk about the good things about Nacht. We can go on for multiple, again, you can talk about the multiple good things about Nacht.xbox, so on you go.
The good things about Nacht. It was the first ever zombies map, which led to many other good creations, like Nacht went from Vera, where it added perks, and then Shino were added the Wonder Wolf, and then Doreen's were added Pack Punch. So, that's what I like about Nacht. It was the startup of a beautiful storyline for zombies.
Yes.
And also one thing about Nacht, if you remember, I was talking about how I played with my friend Simone. We had the time of our lives, right? I like how Nacht is just a plain, simple, fun map to play with your friends. And for solo players, it's very challenging for them. So I like how it, like, plays well with either people who just want to have fun or just people who want to go for like world records, like the highest round of all time or some around 30 speedrun, something like that. So yeah, I like how it goes up to all those people.
Anything what I'd personally have to say about Nacht, like, I'd honestly like again, like, we've got to show big appreciation to Nacht, how like it started off with like without Nacht, right? And again, like, we knew that zombies was kind of close to being cancelled. It was just a fun side game mode they wanted to add. For all we know, we might have just gone Nacht and not gone for Rupt, for all we know. So, like, honestly, I've got big respects to Nacht for like just creating a beautiful storyline, making more maps, and honestly, like, becoming like one of the biggest things that have like changed my life forever. I think you could like say the same thing. I suppose like zombies has literally changed our lives. Like, we've met Zazu, we've been in Z4C, ZWC. It's changed a lot of people's lives, zombies. So honestly, it is really, really interesting to see like what Nacht brung to the table. Just a simple map in the middle of the war, and now everything's just turned to zombies. And we just thought that, like, for all we know, again, this is World at War, so for all we know, like, people were saying there was going to be a Hitler boss and stuff, and honestly, it would have been, like, interesting to see that, but honestly, it's whatever at the end of the day. It was World at War, old game, they just done what they left with. So, yeah, honestly, like, I'm just really happy that, like, zombies really happened, honestly. Like, I get the feeling, like, I just don't know. There's just really nothing I can say much, but apart from the fact that, like, World at War Nacht has changed so many lives, and just zombies as a whole. And the good things about Nacht is, like, I like how they added in, like, a lot of creepy vibes to the table. Like, zombies isn't as creepy anymore, like, no one's really afraid, but, like, if you were that young person who got World at War when it released and you completed the whole campaign, it's going to be a bit creepy. Like you said, Xbox, like, it is a bit creepy when you start off. And, like, Fatmat recently tweeted out saying what happened when you loaded up Nacht and Untoten for the first time, and Caleb tweeted this out as well, I'm pretty sure. And, like, literally everyone said, oh, the first time loading up, I was creeped out as hell. And it is really, really creepy, but honestly, you had to strive to, like, as soon as you started seeing the waves and what more Nacht has to hold, like, you have the ray gun, which is a cool wonder weapon, you have the flamethrower, you want to keep going higher, you know? So, honestly, World at War Nacht, as much as, like, there's better maps, personally, out there now, World at War Nacht will always be appreciated by everyone in the zombies community, I think. even if they have like a better zombies map that they like. So honestly, World at War Nacht deserves the respect it has. So yeah.
I do want to say something, alright? It's crazy how a little map like Nacht can lead to many life-changing moments, like Z4C2, right?
Mhm.
It changed many kids in hospital, right?
Yeah.
Because of Z4C2, we raised over 6,000 for
Yeah.
St. Jude's Hospital.
That's
And
nuts.
Z4C2, dude, all of that led because of one simple map, Nacht and Untoten, and you know, carrying on this amazing storyline, which is loved by many of the people in the zombies community. So it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it really, really is, man. So, like, again, like, World at War Nacht, like, to me, World at War Nacht still has more to offer. Because, like, zombies is still evolutionizing, right? However the hell you say it. Like, we're still getting more maps, but look where it started from. Nacht. So, in a way, to me, and I could be stupid, in a way, Nacht still has more to offer because it's still continuing on, you know? Like, it started here, zombies are still continuing, and this is where zombies started, Nacht. So honestly, it really does have a lot to, like, offer, so yeah. So Xbox, we are now at the 16-minute mark, and I forgot what else we had to say about the fucking video. So, is there anything else you would like to say about Nacht? Anything at all, Xbox?
Remasters in Black Ops 5, okay. We did it in BO1, we did it in BO3. It's time for BO5. Yeah.
Would you be down for a remaster of World at War Nacht? Would you be down for another remaster?
Again, even though I said sarcastically, honestly, dude, if there's a certain change, like, you know how, like you said, in World at War, they brought the ray gun, BO1 they brought the thunder gun, and BO2 they brought the ray mark 2. If there's any sort of change, bro, they gotta do it. They gotta do it.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a World at War Nacht remaster, but the thing is though, the one thing I want to change, I'm absolute shit at this game. The one thing I'd change is like an Easter egg ending. Like as soon as I saw like Nacht and stuff was coming back, I was like, they can't just be doing casual Nacht, right? Like I get the feeling that like I knew it was going to be on the BO3 system, so I'm like, right, Jug's going to be in there or something, right? And obviously that's what happened. Well, they could do a remake of Nacht where you can escape or something. Like a viable ending, like I said. I'm sure people wouldn't mind that, to be honest, because they know how much Nacht's an old map. And sure, it might be on the new engine, and sure, it might be new, but you got to understand that it came from an old past, aka 2008. So I'm pretty sure people wouldn't mind, people wouldn't mind a viable ending or such. So, yeah, that's really it, to be honest. Xbox, for storyline purposes, what do you think about Nacht? Storyline purposes.
Storyline, okay. I'm not that big of a storyline kind of guy. I'm more of like a gameplay kind of guy, but like storyline, dude, with these characters, the 4 random Marines, honestly, they could have, you know, some importance to the storyline. Like,
Yes.
like how Ultimus is very important, Primus, Victus.
Yeah,
like,
even Peter McCain. Peter McCain, everyone just thought was a random soldier. Nope.
Exactly.
So
Bro.
honestly, like, and even the World at War Varrock characters, we know they are important because they're Dempsey soldiers. We know that they are Dempsey soldiers, but that's for another video, little chat. That's for another video.
Oh yeah.
But as a whole, I think World at War Nacht is a cool staple map. And as the remasters and remakes go on, I get the feeling the reason why they're making remasters and remakes of Nacht and Untoten is because they want to evolutionize the map more and more as the more Call of Duties go on, because that is where Call of Duty Zombies started. That's why I personally think the remasters and remakes of Nacht keep happening every single game. Like Nuketown, for example, because Nuketown happened to be a one. Look how popular it gave it. Maybe they're showing credit to show how much Nuketown means to them and how much it happened to them. Like, it got them loads of money and stuff. And it's honestly great to see how, like, I don't know, man. I just like another Nacht remaster. Like, it would be cool, but it all depends. Like, I wouldn't mind if another one happened, but yeah. So, Xbox. I know we've been doing it for 20 minutes, and we should be going for another bloody 10. So we'll keep playing. But Xbox,
Yeah.
out of 10, what would you rate World of War Nacht? Out of 10. And give a reason behind it.
Alright. To be honest, I'll give it a nice solid 6 out of 10.
Ooh.
Yeah, the reason being, it was Treyarch's first map, so what could they do with it? Like they were even thinking about perks like they did for Rook or Pack-a-Punch, but with everything they got, like the ray gun one weapon, the zombies, the barriers and everything, the mystery box, for crying out loud, bro. As the first map that Treyarch made, it did amazing. And the reason why I dropped 4 points, sticky zombies and the spawns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for my personal out of 10 opinion for World of War Nacht, and again, there's really no zombies map that I hate or anything, because I like all of them, because I'm a weirdo, but I personally am gonna one up here and give World of War Nacht a 7 out of 10. My reason being is because, one, I do really like World of War Nacht. Again, like you said, like World of War Nacht brought so many to the table. Ray gun, flamethrower, box, like lots of stuff, right? And the sticky zombies can be annoying, but like as times went on, Zombie World Records is being made. You can look at strategies, and maybe there's a way to not. But yeah, again, it can still happen at any time. It's annoying as hell, the sticky zombies. Nobody likes the sticky zombies.
Exactly.
And again, my biggest main problem with Nacht as a whole is the spawns. I know people are probably thinking in the video, but what about the perks? Well, the thing is, so we wouldn't be talking about perks because, one, like we already know Nacht Remaster is happened. BO1, BO2 Transit, BO3 Revelations, BO3 Zombie Chronicles, you know? It keeps happening. And so honestly, that's why we don't mind perks, and we gotta acknowledge that this wasn't supposed to be an actual thing. This was just a fun side project, they said, and Zombies was originally supposed to be cancelled. So yeah, that's really the reason why we never brought up perks. And as for wonder weapons, there's really no need, but the ray gun is, oh my god, as soon as I bring it. Yeah, there's really no need to talk about wonder weapons when it comes to Nacht. It's got its own ray gun. I consider the ray gun origin happening at Nacht. I'm pretty sure everyone would. So yeah. But apart from that, Xbox, we have got 7 minutes left. So we're just gonna mess about. This man just got the flamethrower. This dude really just got the flamethrower. Don't set me on fire, Christ! This dude's setting me on fire. I don't like this anymore. So again, the next episode is going to consider World at War Verrupt. And again, lads, I want to let you know, do check out Xbox in the description below. He does zombie streams, does some SpongeBob, and does daily streams, so go check him out in the description below. And yeah, honestly, a great guy to chat to, Also, you have to be family friendly, because if you're not, this man will clap you, alright? The family friendliness.
Oh yeah.
The family friendliness, lads.
On the family friendliness of this channel.
So yeah, so again, I want to let you know, every time we talk about a new map, and I don't specifically have a date when I'm going to release this, but I'm going to say this, they will be releasing at least once a week. That's only if I'm not lazy to edit videos, but apart from that, so comment down below who you would like to see. If it's anyone popular, please don't comment down, because they probably wouldn't like reply to my DMs or anything. They're probably thinking, who the fuck's this guy? Who is this man? So if anything, just let me know who you want to see. Maybe Caleb Ross, maybe Fat Matt, maybe Newbie. Let me know. Or even if you guys do want to see Xbox again, that can still be a possibility. Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, Xbox, I just want to say thank you for coming on, and let's spend this last 5 minutes well, and let's not die.
Yeah!
Xbox, alright, I want you to look here, right? Go.
Yep.
What does it say?
Joe Mama.
Okay, right, he's right, boys, he's right. He's won the spelling bee. Right, we're done. Xbox, I think to end this off, we have to open up the closet. It's one thing. Wait, hang on. Right, okay. BO3 is a scam. The BO3 locus is 5,000. This is 1,500. All the more Nacht, you are a beauty. You're already better than the BO3 remaster. Well, I'm not sure about that. It actually has Juggernaut and stuff, so I can't say much.
Honestly, not gonna lie, I wish BO3 did not have the Wonder Fizz. On Nacht.
Really?
Yeah, I want it to be as hard as it could be.
Well, would you pop a Perkaholic and just get Mule Kick? That's it.
I mean, yeah. I
Damn.
want it to be challenging.
Interesting. Interesting.
If I was gonna play with classics or no gums, dude, I hit the Wonder Fizz, get Jug and all that, and just wait.
Honestly, I can see how you feel about that. I can see how you feel about that. Oh my god, Xbox, they're on fire. This is where the napalm zombies were born. Xbox, I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out, Xbox. I'm dead.
Soon.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude with the ray gun and flamethrower. Look at this dude. But the questions I asked in this video, lads, let me know in the comment section down below, and you guys can reply to these questions as well within the comment section, so do let me know. I've said the same thing too many times on a row of Xbox, and I've stuttered so many times. I know you're probably going to kill me for this video.
Nah, you're good.
So, basically, when setting this up, we were supposed to record a couple of minutes ago, and basically, I tried to get my good Xbox account on, and I had to buy Xbox Live again. I decided to buy Xbox Live again because I really wanted to record this, and that's what I did. And basically my Clarkish Eye account couldn't work, so I had to go with my cringe account. So yeah, don't ask in the comment section, alright? You've seen it in Z4C SMP, so don't even ask in the comments, alright? Look at this man go with the ray gun. Like, do you see this boy right now?
It's weird how like I aim for the head, but they don't give me.
Yeah, it doesn't shoot. Yeah. I have the car 98k. I will use power. Xbox, I can't kill anymore.
Yes, you can. Oh, look at the amount of points you got.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Granadas! Granadas! I think we need to explode. We need to explode these.
Oh,
Shit!
Look at this level 3 motherfucker.
Ah! Xbox, look at that moon.
It's a big fat moon.
We exploded that a few years later in Black Ops 3. To think,
Oh yeah.
To think that World at War Nacht, you look outside, you see a big moon. A few years later, you're blowing up the moon with good ass bows and a good ass Easter egg on a bloody castle. Oh my god. It's awesome, man, it's awesome. Xbox, we have 1 minute left. We need to do an amazing grand finale. What do we do?
Chuck grenades!
Chuck grenades! Right, we'll end this round and we'll dolphin dive off the stairs. We have to end off like that.
We don't dolphin dive in World at War.
Oh yeah, I forgot this game is garbage. Alright, never mind. Please.
They should.
Oh Jesus! Xbox, no!
I grenaded myself.
And that's the 30-minute timer done. Okay, so again, Xbox, thank you for hopping on for the first episode of Zombies. Thank you, Xbox, for hopping on the first episode of Zombies Replay. I'm gonna get you because I feel bad for losing you. So yeah, again guys, do check out Xbox in the description below, and for all we know, we might see him in a future video. Next episode will be on Verrucht World at War, so yeah, do go check out. We probably will see Xbox again for World at War, because I think he's the only one with World at War on Xbox One for me to record, so yeah. But guys, do check out Xbox in the description below, go subscribe to him, and everything. But guys, thanks so much for watching. Xbox, thanks for having me on. My personal rating for Nacht is 7 out of 10. Xbox,
6 out of 10.
So yeah guys, thank you all so much for watching, thank you Xbox for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video live stream, boys, and goodbye!